Okay, hello. How is everybody? Good to be here. Sunday, the 25th of June. How is everyone? Did you get sleep? Were you a little bit hyper like I was? I hope you were. And obviously, this is mainly for the people who did not manage to get on the corporate OConnect webinar last night. With Ashmi Farah and many others of the staff that are behind the scenes in ONPASSIVE. They were all there as well. I said yesterday, in my opinion, it's going to be epic. I used those words, didn't I? Epic. Was it epic? Oh, my word, it was epic. And very good information. I'm going to go through it all today. And even on the pop-up, you'll see the word epic. I did tell you it was going to be epic, and sure as eggs is eggs, it certainly was epic. As far as information is concerned, we have a absolute boatload of information to divulge with you today. I will do my very best. Lynn Carrington, that is the best excuse I've heard for missing a corporate webinar, and you are excused from your duties. I hope I do the webinar justice with this recap, so that for the likes of you, for whatever reason you couldn't manage to get to it, here is the recap of the last corporate webinar to be held on the current version that we are using right now of OConnect. What does this mean? It means information about this next version that's coming our way. To be honest, this is all included in this recap. So hang on to your hats. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okie dokie. So it really was a fun-filled, packed day. We were pre-warned that we were going to be shooting all over the place, and we certainly did. We started off at 12:30, and in fact, actually, it really only started at around about 5 to 1 Eastern time, and we had a brand new laser light show on the front of the Burj Khalifa. Now, did you guys spot at the beginning the pan around that the cameraman did, just to show the amount of crowds that was there? I thought that was a brilliant touch. I really loved that. Pierretti Duperon. I really hope I've got that name right. Anyway, thank you so much for your super sticker. That's very kind of you. That pan around at the beginning, I thought was such a cool move. Really showed the size of the Burj Khalifa, but it also showed us the amount of people that were there in the crowd and all around the lake there as well. Thought it was an absolutely fantastic move to show that. And we got a brand new light show on the Burj Khalifa. This incorporated OConnect and also OTracker. My wife, Jane, she said she loved the pink. I saw it there. They had a lot of pinks in there. I thought it was very informative. And as I spoke last night on the webinar as well, I said exactly this, that it told a really good message. We are here to give you a solution. We are, as in ONPASSIVE, are here to give you a solution for your problems that you may have online. And I thought it was a great message. It really, for me, spoke out loud and proud. I went back to Mohammed Nassal and I said, I love the intro. They've kept with that same intro, you know, where the music comes in and then they bring in ONPASSIVE, the logo, and then they get started. I think it's a real catchy type of thing to do. It gets people's attention. It gets them, oh, what's that? And then they start looking and watching. So we had the laser light show off first with the new bits and pieces. And then we moved over to OConnect. A few of us who were on there at the beginning, and they also showed all of this, by the way, not only on YouTube, on the official channel, but also on the OConnect as well. Now, before I get into the notes, I just want to talk about the webinar as far as OConnect is concerned last night. We were on there, guys, best part of 6 hours plus, okay, 6 hours, and was up to just about 35,000 people, and then down to sort of 8s or 6s at the end. It didn't blink once. Yes, some people had problems as far as hearing was concerned, etc. But a lot of that's to do with internet connectivity, and the new version, the paid version that's going to be coming out. If you remember back from when Ash did the ad hoc David Switzer's webinar, he was saying that the AI technology that the paid version has is actually going to read your device and understand how strong it is, clear as other people. Probably not. I don't know. Okay, but you know, one thing I know is the AI behind it is going to do its utmost to make sure that you will be able to listen and hear and see, okay, to the best of the ability. Apparently I'm breaking up. I apologize if I'm breaking up. Sorry, guys. I've no idea why, because I'm right underneath. Okay, bear with me one moment. Let me just change over internet.
I'm not on Wi-Fi.
Let's see if I'm just going to change internet providers, guys, just to see if it sorts out the little problem. I'm on a router at the moment, but I'm just about to hotspot my phone. Okay, so let's see if that works. Okay, let's just do a bit of a comms check. Let's make sure that you can hear me, see me. If you can put it in the chat area, that'll be great. And then we'll get cracking. Lots of thumbs. Okay, excelente. So yeah, I changed over from my router to that. So we had the Burj Khalifa, and then we all went over to OConnect, where I said there was up to about 35,000 at one point that were on there. And like I said, very stable. Didn't blink as far as the panelists and the people that were on there for best part of 6 hours. So things are really boding well. And we had so much information about OConnect from various means that I'm going to run through now with you. I probably will be going over the half an hour, guys, with this update. Chris isn't here. He's at a, what's he at, Jane? He's at his daughter's wedding shower or something like that. So we should be all. Thanks, Rob. I think we're all right now, mate. I've changed over. Rob's just given me a text to say I was buffering. We should be okay. We then went over to OConnect, and Ash came on. He said, "My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm about to change the world for sure. Your world for sure." Cannot argue with that at all. What a day, what a day in ONPASSIVE, he said. This is the very last corporate webinar that we will be holding. We're on this current version of OConnect. We're going to be ditching this platform for a brand new one. If you're not excited, you better triple your pants, because there is lots of coming your way. This is all ONPASSIVE products. Oh my God, did you see the amount of people that was there, okay, at the Burj Khalifa? This is mind-blowing. It says we are just getting started. There is a continuation of our story, and you are seeing it firsthand as a founder. This is part of your journey within ONPASSIVE, being able to witness it as it happens live. The ONPASSIVE station is in place, and it is grabbing millions of people. Now, I'm going to circle back round later about the ONPASSIVE station, because that was a really important part of the webinar last night. People cannot avoid seeing the name ONPASSIVE because of the metro station in Dubai. Mr. Mohammed Nassal is going to give us a heart attack, he said, and I'm so excited about this journey. I told you, and we did it. We are so proud of what we have accomplished, and in such a short time. Now, there might not be people out there who agree in such a short time. I personally think the time scale from when we really started to decide to lay our foundations as this mega company was only, what, 2.5 years ago. That is when Ash decided that let's go all in. Let's go the full hog and produce something of this magnitude. Obviously, prior to that, we were in the old ONPASSIVE style. But to get to where we are with what we have, with the exposure, with the advertising, with the team behind us in 2.5 short years, I think personally that is a short period of time. Yes, many of us have been here for a long period of time. Myself, coming up 5 years. And obviously, ONPASSIVE next month is 5 years old at the beginning of July. So it has been a long road. But some of the hardest forged paths are the best businesses out there, aren't they? So, sorry about the dogs.
Come here.
She's got some people walking past the boat.
Come here.
And as they say, if it was easy, everybody would do it. So kudos to ONPASSIVE and kudos to what is going on there. We also saw a new videos. One was with the supercars Majlis, and I was very pleased that Ash Mufara said that I say Majlis pretty good. I just see it as it's read, and now I go. I thought it was really good because they'd superimposed drones, flags, drapes, also choppers and stuff, and all the rest of it. Again, I'm going to go into a bit more detail about Supercars Majlis, and also he talked about towards the end of this presentation about the refund policy that is going to be in place as far as the foundership is concerned, receiving their deposit money of becoming a founder back to them and how it's all going to work. He also said to all our brothers and sisters in the Muslim world, have a blessed holiday, and I wish you wealth, health in the coming years. We then heard from Mohammed Kamal. He said the new OConnect platform will be available next week on any device. That's what Mohammed Kamal said. So let's wait and see. CEO did say they're in the final checks of all this. So obviously, if that means there is no problems with these final checks of the new release of OConnect, which is going to be the paid version, then there is a very, very, very strong possibility we are going to see this next week. Also, alongside that, we're going to see O-Tracker as well. We were told this last week that it's going to be available this coming week. So good information there as well. Ash said, thank you, Mohammed. Mohammed, Mr. Kumar. You told me that after the first release, you will see OConnect. There will be a new update every week after this. And what do we mean by a new update? Every single week, guys, and listen to what I'm saying here. When we get that paid version, the new paid version of OConnect that we will buy and we will be able to resell and make commissions, etc., etc. Every single week, there will be a new update to that program, to that product. Okay, so that is over a period of a year, 52 different, upgrades to this product, 52 times a year. It just keeps getting better. This means it's going to be more robust, and this is to do not just with how it looks, but also security and other amazing wow features. Most companies have 2 releases twice a year, once every 6 months. We're going to be doing it once a week. Are we going to see or notice some of these? Maybe not, but they are going to be happening in the background. Maybe better security, stronger signals, functionalities, all these types of things are upgrades, but we might not see them visually ourselves. But one thing's for sure is when a product gets released, they don't go, that's it, thanks very much, let's move on to another product. We're going to design something else. It means that the team that has been in place for OConnect are going to continually work on OConnect, continually tweak it, upgrade it, refine it, make it better, make it the best webinar platform out there. We're not talking about price now. We are talking about the physical product, that the actual product is going to be the best one out there. Regardless of price, it is going to be the best functional product out there. And this is what they work on. And this is what they're going to be doing moving forward. He also then mentioned a brand new location. Now, we already know about the locations in US, California, Dubai, Hyderabad, Singapore, Bangladesh, Egypt. The brand new one that was told to us today was Abu Dhabi. Outside, this is in the UAE, outside about 50 miles plus ish, maybe a bit longer than that from Dubai. It's actually where a lot of the workers who work in Dubai commute backwards and forwards to Abu Dhabi. It is a massive city on its own. And we have a new location there. The capital city of the UAE, in fact, Abu Dhabi is. The Department of Economic Development is our neighbor in the office building. It is for our staff. But he did send out a bit of a warning. Okay, just because you're a founder, guys, don't stop by. Don't try and get in. Don't say, I'm a founder, I want to visit the offices. And he also went on to say a little bit about this with as far as offices in Burj Khalifa on floor 134. He said, in all intents and purposes, we bought a shell. Okay, it is built. The structure is there. We see it. But internally, it is a shell. And so we have had to employ very specific third-party fabricators, designers, all the rest of it to do the work on floor 134 for our offices there. It's not going to be a working office, guys. He reiterated this last night. This is going to be a showcase office where selected people will go, and it will be all about ONPASSIVE, and it will be to do with ONPASSIVE. The actual team that are there now, Omedia, Mohammed Kamal, Mohammed Nassal, and other people who are in Dubai now, they are actually in the high-tech city of Dubai, just outside. And this is where we have got, again, another office in there. And that's where they are all working from, just outside Dubai. So please, guys, don't swing by and then ask the office there to let you in. Okay. Dubai is a completely separate entity. Abu Dhabi is a completely separate entity to Dubai. Separate license, different registrations, etc. And that has all been sorted. So bear with us, and we will certainly give you more of these updates as far as the offices there is concerned. He said, an update on Burj Khalifa. We have the whole floor, and this is what I was talking about earlier. It will be completed soon, and possibly the finest office space in the world. Not only is it the highest, but it's also going to be probably one of the best office spaces in the world. We have experts from all over the world working on it, and I will grant you a visit if you pay me 1 square foot, he said. No, that is no one working in Burj Khalifa as yet. As I said, everyone else is working externally in a different area of Dubai. So we then moved over to the agenda. A new website portal is coming. Okay, so he talked about that. He also talked about, we're going to talk about the Egyptian project, Supercars Majlis, the refund process, and the marketing campaigns. So we then moved over to another live event. Now, up came on the screen the biggest Ferris wheel that you've ever seen, ever. And in the background, there was apartments and buildings, etc. We heard the sea lapping backwards and forwards, and there were some lights on there. Now, obviously, I was going, I have no idea where this is. You know, there's a bit of music and all the rest of it. Anyway, the new show on this Ferris wheel, there was a new laser show that was projected onto it. Again, all about ONPASSIVE, all about OConnect, and all about OTracker. That was on there. It turns out this is in Dubai. It is the largest wheel auditorium in the world. It's called the Dubai Eye, and it's the largest carousel in the world. And we are just starting. To stay. If you're starting to stay plugged in, you are in for a ride. We have taken now the 2 largest places in the world to display and market our company. That is the Burj Khalifa, tallest building in the world. Dubai Eye, largest Ferris wheel in the world. Curtis Stricken, thank you so much, my friend, for your super sticker. Very, very kind of you. Our team, he said, currently working in Dubai Internet City, which is where the offices is, the high-tech city in Hyderabad, all have had a massive influence on this display on the Dubai Eye. We do not have several other we do have several other partnerships in specific countries that include partnerships with several governments. Now, I'm just going to expand before I go back to the notes on this as far as what Ash said on this point. Faya, Josephine, and Anksa, I believe that is. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Josephine, by the way, is in London, UK. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Going back to governments. Now, Ash has said for a long time, we are going to be the hunted. All of this advertising that they are doing in UAE, Dubai, externally as well, certainly has got ONPASSIVE noticed. The partnerships that we have with Best Events, the partnerships we have with Supercars Majlis, the partnerships we have with a lot of other people that we haven't been told about now, has caught the interests of governments. Wilton Bryston, thank you so much for your super sticker. That's very, very kind of you. It is no surprise to me that we now have this caliber of people coming to ONPASSIVE, wanting to associate themselves with us, partner us, but also use us. And what do I mean by that? And I'm going to go back to the notes in a minute. If you were on the webinar last night, you have seen the videos. They're on your pop-up. You can go and view them. They're all there now, either in your ecosystem or on OFounders on that pop-up. The quality of the videos and the marketing that Media are pumping out right now, it really is TV, film set, Hollywood, you name it, quality stuff. And the beauty about this is it's in-house for us as ONPASSIVians. For ONPASSIVE It is all in-house. It is O-Media doing this. The only way to get that quality of publication for advertising, whatever you may do, Mayan Azikua, maybe. Thank you for your super sticker. Very, very kind. The only way to get that quality is to use somebody else. Now, other companies, they would go to third parties. So why not go to ONPASSIVE and ask them to do that? They can see what they produce. They want that. Now, we as ONPASSIVians, Mashi Hammond, or Hamoud, sorry. Thank you for your super sticker. We as ONPASSIVE have these guys working for ONPASSIVE, and we now have other people wanting that. This is why it is no surprise to me that we have governments wanting to use the services of ONPASSIVE, whether it's products, whether it's O-Media, to do their advertising, to do their publications, to do their videos, to do their banners, etc., etc. Why? You only have to look at the videos. You only have to look at the quality, the sound, the visuals, to understand why somebody would not want to have that for themselves. Can they have it? Yeah, damn right they can. But they have to pay. They either become a founder or they pay for that corporate package that is there available to them. Lolly, lolly, lolly. Ajox, thank you so much for your super sticker. It's very, very kind of you. Back to the notes. We do have several of the partnerships in specific countries that include partnerships with several governments, he said. There are a few failing sectors and a few that are due for upgrades in the tech, media, energy, and other areas. Because of what we have that you are not aware of, but the governments are, we know because we are working under their eyes, they are aware of what we are accomplishing. That's exactly what I've said. They are jumping excitedly to be strategically partnered with us. Not one, he said, but several. You have no clue what we are working on behind the scenes. Not just tech solutions. These are just to get the people within the ecosystem. We've been saying for a long, long time now in ONPASSIVE, all roads lead to Rome. It is not just about the products and services on the digital side that are in the ecosystem that is going to make a massive change. There is also physical products. There is also partnerships. There is also O-Media. There is also all sorts of other things that is happening, okay, within ONPASSIVE that we don't even know about, but it's going to affect us in a very, very good way. That is for sure. He also said, I've been told not to mention this, he said, what Dr. Susan is working on. Now, if you remember, Dr. Susan is a very, very influential person in her own right that has come to ONPASSIVE. Why? Because of what we are and who we represent. The whole ethos of ONPASSIVE fits really well within what she is thinking and also doing. So why not utilize ONPASSIVE with what she is doing and vice versa? It's a definite two-way street. Ash said that she is releasing in one of her projects. She has just stated this: I don't want to scare you, she said to Ash. It is disruptive and will revolutionize the media industry. ONPASSIVE will be the first and exclusive changer of that game. Now, he did a really, really good job last night, Ash, of telling us something that is going to be massive without telling us what it's going to be, but it's going to be worked on in the background that is going to be huge. I know that sounds complicated, but that is basically what he was trying to tell us, that this is going to be massive. We then went on to the Supercars Majlis presentation. He said this is an organisation that will partner with the Dubai police. Now, this is the first time, if I'm absolutely honest, that I've heard of any company partnering with the police force. Obviously, in the UK, this is completely unheard of, but obviously in other countries, it is an acceptable thing. But to be associated, partnering with the Dubai police and also the Dubai government in one place really is, words. It's just absolutely amazing for me. It's extraordinary, amazing. I've never heard of it before, but to have that association with the police force, with the Dubai government is just amazing. This was to test some branding effects, and he said that they were very successful on passive supercars, and Dubai police absolutely loved it. The Supercars Majlis has around about, well, it has 500 members, over 150 unique cars, has over 30 million followers with 100 million plus audience reach. This is why we have partnered with these guys. They are influencers. They have connections. This is at the top level, guys. This is businesses. This is people who have money at the end of the day. And it is great that ONPASSIVE are partnering with these guys to attract that kind of client business to ONPASSIVE. The Dubai police are official partners with the Supercars Majlis ONPASSIVE. It is the official marketing muscle for the Dubai police and the Dubai government. As I said, there will be 18 mega events throughout the globe, okay, with Supercars Majlis. This includes parades, and 3 of these are exclusive and only for ONPASSIVE. Why is that a good thing that the others aren't? Our name is going to be there, okay? Now, we were told that Mercedes-Benz, for instance, use Supercars Majlis, and we are going to be part of that event. Our name ONPASSIVE is going to be part of that event. So not only is the main sponsors of the event, Mercedes-Benz, going to have the main limelight of that event, but in the background also, we're going to have ONPASSIVE. It means we are rubbing shoulders with Mercedes-Benz. Our name is there. We are one of the sponsors. We are one of the partners. And it is a great thing that Mohammed Nassal managed to get this partnership. He also said, actually, talking to Mohammed Nassal, that there has been many companies that have approached Supercars Majlis to partner them. And he said, we're not talking small companies here. He said Binance, other cryptos and other organizations. He said, we are the only tech company that Supercars Majlis are partnering. So that's a great feather in the ONPASSIVE cap. The first event that Supercars Majlis is going to be having is going to be at the Royal Atlantis Hotel. This is just opened. In fact, Beyonce did the opening show about 3 months ago there. It is, I want to say 5-star, but it's probably 6-star. They are saying it is the most luxurious hotel or complex in the world. I have no idea. But when you start saying words like that, you know it is at this top level. And Supercars Majlis are having the next event there. So we thank Mohammed Nassal and the team for working out these partnerships. They have been good friends and partners for a very long time, he said. And you will see him in his Lambo alongside the other Supercars Majlis as well someday. What matters to ONPASSIVE about the partnership is the impact on display. 18 events per year, 3 parades events exclusively for ONPASSIVE, and the 15 others are major reputable advertisers that will be combined now with their network and increase exposure for our brand alongside their brand as well, of prestigious companies, and not only that, vehicles as well. For instance, when Rolls-Royce do a release, we are with them as well. This is planned, okay, in the coming months as well. 30 of the supercars belong to the Dubai police. So not only are they partners, but also they have their own supercars. This past February, there was another event with the Mercedes-Benz and ONPASSIVE, and this got exposure as well. Community is important, and we are expanding our community through Supercars Majorlist. The quality of the network is exceptional. They seek new tech and better lifestyles. When you get to that level of finance opulence and all the rest of it, you change your mind slightly of what you are looking and searching out. You have the physical things, you have the nice house, the nice cars, money, you know, all of the things that go with having a lot of money. So you change of what your interest is. Tech is certainly right up there with what is of interest to these guys. Why? Mainly an age group thing. A lot of these guys are in their mid-years, I would say, which is 20s to 50s. And because of this, they are looking always of what is the developing things in the world, and they want a slice of that cake. And this is where we have positioned ourselves as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned. And obviously we are getting the recognition and also the interest. And like Mash said, we are the hunted, and these guys are approaching us. Each of the 500 members in Supercars Majorlist has their own networks. Many of the members are already a part of ONPASSIVE, and some of them will be assigned to the committed and loyal founders, he said. Mr. Menzel said the biggest building and the biggest Ferris wheel in the world. We are expanding the ONPASSIVE community. Supercars Majorlist gets invited to many countries, and the ONPASSIVE brand will go with them. Ash said it's fascinating how this organization is interested in new technology and extends this to the community of followers. We see many of these influencers and have signed up as users already, and many more of these influencers will follow them. Mohammed Nassal said companies like Binance and Oasis are part of their circles as well. These guys are influential, I can assure you of that. Ash said, we are so honored and proud to be in this partnership. No other company was able to accomplish this. Not only ONPASSIVE is allowed to have this exclusive privilege. There are at least several other massive partnerships for the ONPASSIVE in queue, and some are already done, some with several governments. There are a few following sectors that governments want to improve on, so they would be well aware of ONPASSIVE accomplishments to date. And this is why they are jumping to partner with ONPASSIVE. As we go on, Ash said, you will learn more about these extreme partnerships. Whatever your reason is, we are bringing the whole world into this massive ecosystem that we call ONPASSIVE. He then said Dr. Susan is realizing one of her many projects. She's saying, I don't want to scare you. I will revolutionize the media industry. She said ONPASSIVE will be the first to utilize its AI foundation. Ash then gave many thanks to Mohammed Nassal. He said that OConnect update from Mr. Naveen Kumar, who is in Hyderabad, along with Naveen Kulli. He said these guys said that he has a massive background in the IT sector. Very soon we will have a mobile app. We've talked about this over the last week or so. Remember, the only way to access the official mobile app of ONPASSIVE will be within your ecosystem. Okay. He said that any files can be uploaded to the presentation feature. It's much smoother. We're going to have live scrolling with OConnect. This is going to be on the new version, and the host will always have the option to have the presentation downloadable, and regardless of the number of attendees. it is going to be there and available. He also went on to say, think of training education as in Academy, etc. We are the market leaders for web conferencing. The desktop and mobile versions are ready, and the users will have options available to them how to join the features, varying depending on the version you are choosing. This goes along the lines of what I was talking about earlier of connectivity, and the AI in the background will tell you which is best for your device. We then watched a live demo of the new version that was held on OConnect, and we saw various upcoming things that are going to be in the paid version of OConnect. The biggest highlight is the unlimited feature, and the only company that has the downloadable feature to a massive audience all at once. No other product, webinar product, has that out there. The new version, he said, allows the upload and customizing of backgrounds. This is static backgrounds, by the way. You can't have a video background, but you can certainly have any static image uploaded, and you can use that as your background. Additional features for questions added to the polling feature, and the ability to share results immediately within the participants and attendees, and also the ability to record meetings and download from your history. The awesomeness of this is that you do the work once and now you can play the session. This is an amazing thing. You can record it as you're going along, and you can then also post it live at the end for people to download it directly off the session that you are doing. This is fabulous for marketers showing their presentation, teachers for lesson coaching sessions, etc., etc., because it means you can do the session, have the download available there on the screen of what you've done. They click it, they download it directly onto their device, and they have it. No posting out of emails or anything like that. It's there when the audience is there. Amazing. Instant screen capture, and this is stored directly into your library. And it was also amazing that we have the technology to show you a webinar taking place within a webinar and it not crashing. They showed that on OConnect last night. It really was amazing that we saw a webinar of the new version of the webinar that we were using on our webinar. Absolutely crazy. He said that OConnect will be available to purchase, and there are about 2 million users at the moment who are using OConnect. Who will be the first to have this opportunity? And we will be the first to have this opportunity, and then we can share it with the rest of the world. Remember, founders first, then everybody else. We then heard from Dr. Tarak Tantawi, commonly known by Marty DeGarmo as Dr. Money. This guy has diplomas, doctorates for doctorates. He is masters. He is such an influential, well-known person in his field. And when he was speaking last night, his whole reason is for ONPASSIVE. He is going to show the world through himself what ONPASSIVE can do. Now, when you have people like that, like Mohammed Kamal, Mohammed Nassau, Dodavine, these types of people working for our company that want to make huge differences, then you know you're in the right place. Dr. Tarak said that Egypt's update, he said, has a new addition to its family, and then, of course, the ONPASSIVE family. It is his son, Zain, and he said that he is working alongside him at the moment. I'm going to share the short-term plan, he said, and I have been enjoying Egypt for the last week. We are busy now doing exercising and practicing related to the head office and strategically for the 4 to 5 projects working with managing directors only. Just going to reiterate a little bit on that is when Dr. Tarak works with other people, he's not working with managers, heads of departments. He will only work with the managing directors of that company. Nobody but the managing directors. This means that he is getting the highest position of anybody in that company and working alongside that person within that company. We are working with the corporate structures for huge companies, working with C-level executives only to position ONPASSIVE for strategical mapping to vision, craft, and implement evaluation consulting exceeding 200 companies and according to their futuristic plan. A mouthful. What does that mean in layman's terms? It basically means he is laying the land for ONPASSIVE with these companies. He is drip feeding them what we can do. He is allowing the go-between and the reason of why ONPASSIVE is there. We are their solutions. They just don't quite know it yet. And this is what he is doing, is laying the land for ONPASSIVE for the future for these companies. We are going to be their solution for their problems. He said, I have many invitations from businesses to speak about this project to position ONPASSIVE, speaking about the first business management website all over the world in English. This is a separate website to ONPASSIVE. This is to do with businesses only, and he is behind this and designing this. And it is also going to be in Arabic, and we are busy clarifying the data for this website. This is the era of big data, and we have a big strategy to go with that era. We have created a global business training website in 2 languages. Sorry, let me just go back one. Just bear with me 1 moment, if you would do. There we go. There we go. Where was I? You said we have created a global business training website in 2 languages, English and Arabic, and in India, the World Training and Coaching Department, we can provide that. And they have high demands for business consultations. And he was always right, the things that he predicts. Ash said this, that over the period that he has known Dr. Tarek, over the 5-10 years, he said the vision of this guy and the ability to foresee the dimensions of the market are absolutely amazing. Specific niches. So he has a different, unique quality, and he strategizes his qualities to what is going to be happening in the marketplace. I know that sounds a bit strange, but what he does is he is a positioner of companies. So he basically forecasts what is going to be happening in the years to come within the market, and he positions the company that he's working for to be a main player within what is going to be happening. This is available to C-level executives and as a consulting training department. Business coaching services is a new game, he says, and we are positioned for that. 3 companies that are generating huge amounts of money only through websites, and they are targeting international companies. We are going to be in that marketplace. Ash said we have created a global business training website in English and Arabic, work with the top training and government coaches for this very high demand website. Dr. Tarek has been doing this for many years, and it is always right. We then went on to the giveaway, the big raffle. Okay, and we had that live on OConnect, and our first $5,000 winner was Swati Shirar. Our iPhone went to Mohammed Hakim from Bangladesh, and the $100 credit into your O wallet went to, 1,000. Thank you, Jane. went to Shashi Kumar. Also, he said, OTracker is a perfect marketing partner for many marketeers. And we also watched a demo of this. OTracker really is going to be massive. We then heard from Kasim Orijal. I can't remember. But he was the guy with the beard on the advert for the Metro. What a knowledgeable guy he was. Really, really good to see him there. So the topic of his talk about OTracker was what other companies are using, why is it unlimited, commissionable aspect to it, the features, and above all, the platform itself. He said that the additional features, we are more user-friendly than other analytical products out there. In fact, he actually expanded on this to say that Google Analytics, which is the largest, you almost have to do a course to understand how to use Google Analytics for what you want it to use for. Now, he was talking as well about the cost of the highest package for Google Analytics, and it was an eye-watering amount of money. $150,000 per annum, okay, and it's not even unlimited. This is just for one website. This isn't for multiple websites or anything, just for one website. It really is, for me, extraordinary that companies are paying this huge amount of monies for products that they have to get training on to use, or they have to employ somebody to use the product to give them the data that they need for their marketing campaigns. What happens? Along comes OTracker, easy to use, visually much more appealing. We can bespoke it to what your needs are, unlimited, multiple websites, multiple domain names, all available in one place for a lower cost. Remember what Ash said? What the highest package are paying for their product, we will be allowing them to have it for one day. The cost of one day of their year will be the cost of what it will cost them for the highest level of OTracker. Ash said that OTracker is a true success. And he said, many, many thanks to the OTracker team. It has not blinked once since we've gone live. There is no glitches. There is no errors. It is working perfectly. He said, we are so proud of you all. Nothing like cooking with love, he said. We then heard from Ahmed El Shakawi from Dubai, and he gave a speech. I'm just moving along now. Ash thanked you for all the hard work in Abu Dhabi, and congratulations for what they'd been doing there. He also said many thanks to the entire teams of OConnect, the ecosystem, cloud team, and OTracker. And he said, we hope that you all have a good break because they have now a break holiday in the UAE at the moment. Then we heard from Mohammed Nassau, and he talked about marketing. Now, this really caught my attention. This part did. Who's that? Thomas Davis, thank you for your super sticker. I apologize, guys, if I'm missing any super stickers, but I'm reading as I'm going along. This next section now really, really, really did catch my interest. And I thought it was absolutely amazing, to be honest. So I'm going to go through the notes and I'm going to expand a little bit on it at the end. Mohammed Nassal said, we are now in over 22 malls in Dubai. Now, obviously, we were in the largest one, but we've now expanded into every single mall in Dubai. We've also now expanded into every single hypermarket that is in the UAE. This means that we are going to be featured on over 1,300 screens combined with all of these. ONPASSIVE is the talk of the market now in Dubai. Now, this was the bit that really did fry my brain. They have got new technology now as far as the screens that you see in the malls and the hypermarkets, etc. They are AI driven. They have cameras that are surround them. And the AI introduced cameras for data analytics. This means that they are preloaded with thousands of images, graphics, races, colors, creeds, etc. into these AI advertising boards, and they are constantly scanning people walking by the whole area. They also have hotspots. That means that they know when there's large crowds in this one area. And what the AI does is it scans who the people are there, or the majority of the people who are in that area, through the cameras, and they select from over 200,000. They select from over the thousands of videos that are uploaded onto the board itself to show that demographics that they know, age groups, etc., for the right adverts that's going to get the highest proportion of people either scanning, clicking, or whatever it may be. The other side that really did tweak my interest on this is marketing for the masses. Okay, we're not talking about like Supercars Majalis. We're not talking about Burj Khalifa and the people that can afford to this go to there. We're talking about the likes of you and I, normal everyday people who do their shopping, go to hypermarkets, go to shopping malls to do their normal daily routines of living, doing whatever they're doing. Normal everyday people. This is, for me, the exciting part of how we are progressing with ONPASSIVE. We are now looking and targeting the normal, average, everyday person. And these adverts are telling a story. We are providing you guys with solutions, not just product solutions, financial solutions as well. Do you not think that the average guy's going to grab his phone, click a QR code, go and have a look at ONPASSIVE, search for it? You're damn right they're going to. Why? Because they want to make a change to their lives. They want to better themselves, their families. They want to put themselves in a better financial state and situation. ONPASSIVE is that solution. And this is why I loved what Mohammed Nassal was saying about the next stage of the marketing, going in every shopping mall in Dubai and UAE, going in every hypermarket, being on those 1,300 screens that are going to be everywhere. He said that matching marketing with IT development, each must keep raising this bar. This is what makes the company excel. And Mr. Naveen in Hyderabad said, whenever Mohammed Nassal raises his bar, he feels that he has to raise his bar in Hyderabad as well, as far as the tech guys is concerned. So buckle up for what is coming from Omedia. Mohammed Nassal said it is an AI revolution. We also said many thanks for attracting the best to us. Thanks to all involved in making this event so successful, and to all the users who have attended. Mr. Naval said, yep, the mobile app is coming. It's going to be user flexibility across all devices. The gateway will be the OES mobile app, and it will start hosting all over platforms. It's going to be business to business, one-stop shop. He said it's going to have the products, companies, and you'll be able to purchase through ONPASSIVE. Every product will be available in the mobile app. Remember, it's only going to be available through the ecosystem. We then had the compilation video of Burj Khalifa and Ferris wheel that had been rendered and finished. We had a good look at that. We then moved on to the refund policy. Now, what do I mean by the refund policy? This is the promise of our CEO for giving back every single founder the founder's deposit that we paid to join ONPASSIVE. And there were some really good details for this. So let's go through them. He said that we were going to give back the $97 value back, and we did not keep this amount. We had to pay taxes, currency conversions and charges on it. So this is how it's going to be moving forward. We will be able to you will be able to use it to purchase products within the marketplace. If you select that option, okay, that amount of money, $97, will go into your O wallet, and you can use it to purchase anything within the marketplace of your ecosystem. Additionally, if there is anyone that wants the money back actually into your pocket or bank account, then you'll be able to do that as well. But obviously, this will be minus any taxes, any fees, any processing, and this will go back into your selected bank account or where you want it to go, obviously minus the fees. You will be prompted at your first invoice to make that choice. If you paid in a different way, you must find a way to send it to us, and we will then process it back to you. Now, the caveat is it will be lesser amount due to the taxes and the fees based on your location, okay, than that $97. We decided early on that we would refund this. I have witnessed it from 2018's that, and can attest to it that through Michael Williams, they had a conversation that we have given you the best value since that time. So he said I needed to qualify those that wanted to join with this small amount of $97. Initially, I wanted it to be free to everyone to join, but that didn't make any sense. So the best news of all is you will not lose any of your founderships or anything like that if you choose to have the physical money into your account or into your O wallet. You're both going to be the same. Moving on, he said, we are now dominating Dubai, and I think that we have done that throughout the UAE as well. We are marketing now in the 22 malls across the UAE, 1,300 screens, and also the summit culminating in Dubai. This means that everybody is visiting anywhere that has AC, aircon, and that means the malls. People go daily, and everywhere they will see us ONPASSIVE. It is a true takeover of Dubai. The malls, the metro station, the screens, the supermarkets, the Dubai government, the police, they know the ONPASSIVE name. 60% of our screens are AI screens, outputting targeted marketing. And he said, we are geared up for this. We have got everything in place to utilize these AI screens. The machines, the cameras are infused with learning, machine learning, and get better and better when they see these demographics of people going by. He said, I told you 2 years ago that we will not be able to, the people will not be able to escape us. The digital advances of AI marketing cameras are fed massive amounts of data about ONPASSIVE products, and whether in the mall or outdoors, AI reads the age and demographics of the viewers. He also went on to say that every department in ONPASSIVE is critical. They are all amazing, dedicated, and doing their work. We are so thankful and proud of everyone. We then heard from our COO, Mohammed Kamal. He said, we wanted to invent a new top every time. In the coming months, you will see more and more partnerships. Everybody is welcome to enjoy the credit in their marketplace or withdraw it. It's up to you. Everyone is working around the clock to do so many things just for you, including Dr. Susan. She is working on things that will blow your mind. She is not sleeping. She's traveling everywhere, and she is being hunted. 100% AI will revolutionize the media sector. He also went on to say that every sector will change with ONPASSIVE, and we will leave no stone unturned. He thanked Mohammed Nassal for bringing us the nuclear bombs so soon. India, he said, be prepared. You guys are next. We are the hunted now. Many conferences and press releases will be announced. We have participated in the 3-day convention last week in Las Vegas as well. Fasten your seatbelts. What is coming is very, very big. Ash said at the metro station, around 90% of the people on their devices, they work in IT, and now they have a better solution for all their needs. It is recorded on their devices via a QR code. They can scan and save. We are specifically marketing to people on the metro. There was a quick note officially to say ONPASSIVE has now taken over Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, and our talent is not retiring. We are hot for the summer. We will take over India. It is our next state, our next step. Take a look at what we have done in the UAE and Dubai. India, you're next. That, guys, is the recap. I know it's long, but it was so worth it. Thank you so much, everyone, for being on here today on this extra epic Sunday recap. I thank you all for being here. Let's go over and see Mardi DeGamo. Bye for now.